Hi, our amazing viewers. Welcome to Serenity TV. My name is Faith Martins. I just want to ask, how have you been? How has the Oblate season been dropping down? You know, during December, it was going high. And now it's January and it's already dropping, even though some people are already asking about Valentine's. Can we please breathe? Let us breathe a little bit, okay? Before we get back to another Oblate season. Anyway, you're welcome once again. Just in case you do not know, this is where you ought to be. This channel is where you need to stay locked in. Subscribe if you've not subscribed, because we have amazing videos lined up for you. 2026, it is you and us together. Okay? So today we have a guest for an amazing, amazing topic. We cannot wait to share this topic with you, and you're definitely going to learn quite lots of things from this topic. I'm not going to be doing the show by myself. That's what I'm trying to say. My guest is in the studio, and I would love to have him introduce himself. But first of all, this is our Igwe. Our Igwe, but he's not, Igbo. He's Yoruba. Hello, our fantastic, looking good Manchester United dripping.
Please, I'm not a Manchester United
I don't
fan.
understand why you putting on their jersey.
I only love the jersey because it's black and I love black.
Can you do that in the football industry? Like put on a jersey even if you are not a fan?
No, but there are clubs I can't put on though. I can't do Chelsea. Never.
Why?
Never. I can never do Arsenal.
You're a Chelsea hater? Why?
100%. It's in my next world.
But I thought Chelsea won like a World Cup or something.
That's
Like
their business, not mine.
Oh.
I mean, go and ask around, man. Any Barcelona fan would never,
okay,
do
so
anything with Chelsea.
let me even ask you this question. How do you guys get to pick a club? Because, I mean, I don't watch football. I'm not a football fan. But I still find it really hard to even select a club.
I think it's a thing of the heart.
Okay.
At that point where I was watching Messi when he was quite young,
Okay.
and something drew me to him, and then I loved.
What drew you to him?
It's beyond explanation. I can't explain to you. You
Osheo,
would not
it's
understand.
spiritual.
It's yeah. I'm on a spiritual journey with Messi, so with Barcelona in short. So I mean, right from 2006 or thereabout, I've been with them until now. I'm still one. So forget about this. This is a mindset thing. So just forget about
So
this.
Manchester United fans need to sue you or something. Like, why are you putting on their jersey
we
and
are
you're
Man
hating
U.
on them?
We are Man U. We have some history together, so I can
It's a toxic relationship.
kind of
I
But see
can get
Chelsea,
that.
no.
Okay,
Shout out to all
fantastic.
Chelsea fans out there, though.
Yeah,
Love
shout out to you guys though. Anyway, you're welcome to the program.
Thank you so much.
We're speaking with a renowned broadcaster. His name is Samuel Joseph, a very amazing, fantastic human. But then again, you might want to introduce yourself with other things that we did not see.
Okay. Thank you very much. My name is Victor Gold. And like she said, full name is Samuel Oluwasegun Joshua. That is how you pronounce it.
Oh, Joshua. Oh, okay.
The man of war.
Let's go with Victor Gold. How did you come
Amazing.
about the name Victor Gold? Where is the gold coming from?
I mean, look at me,
Ooh,
girl.
I can see silver though.
I mean,
no gold.
Come on, don't say it loud. You know
There's
what
only
it is.
silver, no gold. Where's the gold?
It came from when I was trying to get a radio name for myself when I started on radio, and we're like about going on air for like next 5 minutes, and my boss was like, Victor, what name would you want? I said, I don't know, my name is Victor. He said, Victor, what can, and we're like 6 in the studio that day. He said, everybody think, what can we give to him? I said, Victor. He said, Victor, good.
They see money in your future.
I'm telling you. And
Well
the
done.
name, he said, good. I said, Victor, good. He stuck. I said, sir, let's go with that. And the rest is history, girl.
Amazing.
And the name, anywhere you hear it, it sticks. Like Victor Gold.
How many gold have you bought in your lifetime?
A whole lot of them.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
a lot of them.
Can I have some?
No. After the show, I will see you in camera.
Oh, okay. Oh, off camera,
I was,
you mean?
yeah, definitely.
Okay, that's good. Anyway, Victor Gold, you're welcome once
Thank
again
you
to
so
Serenity
much.
TV.
Thank
We're
you.
really, really honored to have you here. Today's conversation, like I said earlier, it's a conversation that is very, very personal to me. And of course, it's a conversation that we're going to definitely learn from. We're talking about transparency.
Okay.
Transparency is something that matters to lots of people. It's the ability for you to be open, like a book, very open, crystal clear, like this water can here. You can see through, even though this one, I'm not sure we can see through, but you get what I mean. So lots of people vie for transparency, especially when it comes to relationship. You meet people who tell you that if we're going to have a relationship, we have to be transparent. It's the crux of any relationship that they'll tell you this is the fiber that will hold a relationship down. It's the foundation, literally. However, in as much as we applaud transparency, in as much as we demand transparency, the question will always remain, is transparency always going to be key? Are we going to highlight transparency without talking about the cons that comes with it? I'm going to give you an example.
Okay.
So you have a situation where in a relationship setting, for instance, you have a situation where you're about to get into something, call with this person. And by that, I mean, you both have plans of getting married. You've seen this person and you're like, yo, this is the person I want to get married to. And now, obviously, you've told this person that you want her to be transparent with you. And by transparency, you're demanding some certain information from this person. And you're asking her, be open. I want us to talk about it, Okay. And then this person goes ahead to tell you something that obviously you are not able to handle.
Okay.
The truth might be very necessary, but at that point, it will definitely hurt your feelings.
Okay.
Would you want to still push through with it? Would you want to applaud transparency at that particular instance? So basically, I'm saying transparency can be key, but let's talk about the fact that transparency can hurt.
Okay.
Let's roam around that situation for a while and still wonder and still think and still decide if transparency should be given 100% at every time.
Oh, well, thank you very much for the privilege, first of all. And I would love to say, I love everything you said so far, so good. And what I can say is, it's a whole lot. Where do I start from?
Beginning.
Now, I've always said something, and quote me anywhere. Some might get angry with me, but I don't care, obviously.
Oh,
yeah.
I like it.
Women cannot handle the truth. Quote me anywhere. They cannot handle the truth. 100%. Yeah, there are reservations. They cannot handle the truth. Now, why am I saying this? I would want to tell you, typical women will tell you, oh, you can talk to me. Why are we together if you can't talk to me, you can't share your secrets with me. Yeah. And you, as a man, you want to, okay, let me be, share my whatever. Just let me share a little bit with them. And you discover that the next minute, that thing you shared with them, they are using it against you. So you see why a lot of men tend to hold back and not reveal anything. Why some truth can actually land you in trouble. Some can make people see you in a kind of light. So when it comes down to relationship, yes, I know that we are supposed to be transparent with each other, especially if we know that we are going on a journey, which is we are looking forward to getting married. It is always advisable that both parties are transparent enough to reveal things about themselves, whether from their past lives, from their current life, so that nothing will catch the other person unawares. I understand that part here, which is very, very necessary. But in that same light also, I feel there are things that, okay, let me come from the angle of man to woman now. There are things that you would tell, on a more personal level. A fiance of mine would tell me, let us have conversations about, things that, that you would love to share with me and everything. Let's do together. And I told her something. I said, see what I've done. Yeah. And I'm not happy about it, but I have to tell you so that in case anything pops up tomorrow, it doesn't get you unawares. I put it to you that same night whilst we were about to sleep. This lady made a statement. She said, I just want to go and sleep. If you like, go and be calling other girls. I'm like, ha! So, because I shared something with you earlier, it now made you, I said, okay, I get it now. Now, come on now. That means if I had even shared the other ones I wanted to tell you,
which are way worse than the one you shared,
that means we would have been in trouble. So you see why sometimes, coming even to work here, sometimes there are some truth that you just, I said something to someone. I said, listen, there are sometimes that you don't have to say anything. I like that thing to die off. Because I might see, okay, they say you can't advise someone that is in love. You can't advise people in love. Why? Because they will see you as a bad person. Now, they are both in love, and you see that this love you guys claim you're in is not given. You are seeing one party cheating on the other party, and you know this is not good, but because this person is highly in love with this person, they might actually be your friend. And if we've seen it play a lot, I say you tell your guy, "I found my guy. This girl no be the girl for you." You guys say, "Come on, leave that thing. This girl is the girl for me." Be like, and they will still go and table your issue. They will go and table your issue at night, and then they will not start seeing you as
settle with you,
and you see you as a bad person. So in that, like, what do? Me, as a friend that is very good and loves you, I will not say anything. I would like to see you through.
So you rather respect yourself.
Teacher.
So you rather respect yourself and not even tell your friend that this is what I saw.
It's better you experience it yourself. Now you call me a bad person, but in the same light also, if I tell you, it might ruin our friendships, because some persons, you see, comprehension, I think it's something people we should pray for every day. A lot of persons can't comprehend the truth. What do I mean? Okay, let me give you an example of what I'm trying to say. You go to social media, you see a post. This post is telling us this TV is black. The TV is black, it does this function. Now go to the comment section. Someone will be asking, why is a label on the TV? And you're like, are you that dumb? They are telling you this is a black TV. This is what it does. And somebody, after watching that video, will go and comment, why is the wall green? This is an example here. Why is the wall proper? Like, did we watch the same thing? So we tend to comprehend differently. So bringing down to relationship now, I might see what is not good. There are things I will tell you. I might not tell you, but I will look for ways of letting you know. Okay, I would maybe try to just beat around the bush. But because if I come directly to you to tell you, it might cause problems.
Okay, so Victor Gold, there was something you said, and I just want to quickly highlight on that, because I am someone who is gender aware, right? And one thing I always tell people, because you just gave your example and you said women hardly, digest the truth. They don't want the truth. So instead of you to tell your woman the truth, you rather lie to her in some certain situations. Am I correct? Certain situations.
Not lie entirely. Not lie.
Okay, but what?
Just leave out some part of it.
That's you lying.
No, that's not me lying.
No, that's called white lie.
I have a mic, and I'm telling you, okay, this mic is supposed to have a cord.
And you're not giving me the information.
I'm telling you, okay, this mic came with a cord. Well, we didn't speak about having controls, yeah? So I'm leaving out the control
Let me share a story with you. So this man got married to a lady, saw her, liked her, got married to her, and they've been looking for a child for a long period of time. Started having fertility issues. They've gone to different places. Nobody can tell what the problem was at some point, right? Until after some time, the lady remembered that there was something she did back when she was still a young person. Don't know where she went to, and they got that thing done, but she did not tell the man about it. They were having issues. She was following this man to wherever he wants them to go to. She did not tell him that, so and so thing happened. This is why this thing happened. Until he got to a certain space where they now told him what actually transpired. When he brought it and he told this girl, and he asked her, this thing happened. Is it true? She said yes. So why didn't you tell me about it? Why did you leave out an information that will definitely affect me too? Why did you not relay it with me? And she told him that, she thought that it was not going to matter when they were opening themselves to each other.
Okay.
Right? So it's transparency. It is not a gender thing.
Okay.
It is not about who can handle it, because if you're going to highlight this from different angles, I'm going to say that the people that can handle your mistakes, the people that can digest what you have done, and they have enough love to sort of shield whatever you must have, the mistake that you must have made. Those are the people that love you genuinely.
Okay.
And if you find yourself with people who do not want to shield whatever you've done, they don't have enough love to digest the fact that maybe you were a sex worker before they got married to you. They do not have enough love to digest the fact that your past is too disgusting for them to overlook. That's okay. It is the ability for you as an individual to know that your mistakes, no matter how ugly they might be, are there for a reason. You've learned from them. Okay. You've experienced it firsthand, and now you have decided to come out of it. Those are journeys, right? Those are experiences that should make you a better person. And hopefully it has made you a better person. Now, if you now meet someone and you're willing to not give them that information, especially in situations where that information will definitely affect the other person, and you decide to hold back on that information, you decide to not be transparent with that person with that information. And then at the later end, you're saying, oh, it's not everything that you tell your partner. It's not everything you open up to your partner. Then you don't love yourself enough. Love is supposed to be able to carry you both and not sink you.
Okay.
So if at whatever point you tell the person whatever you want to tell him, and that's sort of that relationship or the truth sort of sinks the relationship, you need to get up and keep moving.
Okay.
You not telling the person does not make you a smart person, doesn't make you a kind person.
Can I pause you a little bit?
Go ahead.
Good. Now, when I said leaving out some parts of it, I'm still standing on the hill that says women cannot handle the truth more than men.
I beg to differ.
Now, you see the reasons why our fathers will tell us, don't ever let your wife know the number of accounts you have. They have a reason for saying that.
Why?
Oh, you know the reason why they say that.
No, I don't.
Why? Because if a woman knows the number of accounts you have and the exact amount you have in those accounts, it's problem.
Why?
She will see to it that you guys work on those till nothing is in that account. Yes.
Like when you say work on it, like finish the money.
Oh,
there.
you know what I'm saying.
I beg to differ.
You know,
I think you are meeting the wrong people.
I'm not done yet. Now, back to our fathers now.
Okay.
They will let you know if you have 2 accounts. Okay. Tell your wife I have 1 account. If you have 10 million naira, tell her I have 1 million naira. Let us work with the 1 million. Because when they know you have 10 million naira, they calculate their budget on that 10 million naira. And you as the man, you are leaving out nothing for yourself. So the reason why they will tell you is not, listen, it's not lying here. This is not lying now. Don't get me wrong. It's not lying. This is me just telling you, this is what is working for me. I have 5 million naira and I'm telling you what I have is 3 million naira. For weird-ass reasons, because I might want to save 2 million for later days, for raining days when things might get difficult. Because I know if I tell you I have 5 million, you will create a budget that is 5.5 million naira. What I have is 5 million. Your budget is 5.5. Now I have to go and get extra 500,000 naira to add to that 5 million I have already. So you see the reasons why they will tell you it is better. You tell them this is what I have, and let it be that it is what you can work with yourself.
Oh, okay.
I'm not done yet. Okay. So that's the reason why I said if you tell a woman the whole truth, eventually we've seen it play out. I mean, where things happen. Okay, for example, we have this issue of this issue going around currently. Kata Efe and his baby mama or something. Something happened. Odumodu Black sent a message. Now there are different sides to that thing that happened here. He sent a message to Ella and was telling her, okay, you are going through a difficult patch and everything. This is what you're going through, and I pray God helps you to come out of it. Yeah. What did she do next? She posted the message.
Yeah. I think that was a very, very unnecessary thing.
When I said, why would you post this message? Now, in some quarters, I don't want to go to those, but in some quarters are saying Odumodu is trying to play knight in shining armor, like you can
cry on my shoulder. I know the person that made that statement, and I think that person is a very funny person.
You can rest on my shoulder and everything. But I looked at it from your point of, this person reached out to you.
Yeah, genuinely.
And what you had to do was to go post everything. It is wrong. Now, that means you're blocking out the person next time. It will be like, oh, it's not my business again. Anything that happens to you, happens to you. That's why I see that. You see, men can maintain, oh God.
Sorry, just so we don't exceed this.
Okay.
Let me also speak on the part of Ella, Kata Efe's baby mama.
Okay.
I honestly think that Ella made that post out of, people are reaching out to me and they care about me. Odumodu Black is a figure, right? And he is a well-respected figure in the music space. So I guess what she was trying to do was not just so she could bring him and, spray his linens outside. That's not what she's doing.
But she did that. That's what she did, basically.
No, I see. There are times when your intentions are misinterpreted. Okay. So I think her intentions were genuine, but they were misinterpreted. I thought what she did was a very stupid thing. Okay, maybe not stupid, but it was a very unnecessary thing. Okay. But then again, I know that her intentions for doing that was just to feel, people are actually reaching out. People care enough for me. And she just want to put that out there. So let me explain that, right? So there is how something will happen to you. I don't know if it happens to anybody, but it happens to me. There is how you would want to put something out there, and then it works for people that have Holy Spirits. You're like, the Holy Spirit for everybody, but then again, there are some of us who literally listen to him. So there's how you want to make a decision or put something out, or even type something, or a response, or a comment, or post something, and then you just hear, don't try it.
And then you have typed about 4 lines of, you can't. You
don't do it.
Yeah.
So in situations like that, you just want your human reflex just want to do it. So I think that was what happened in her case, and I think her intentions were quite genuine. Now let's return back to what we were discussing. You said something about a man having 5 million and telling his wife that he has just 2 million, just so that the woman does not spend the money. Have you seen situations where the man will die with that lie that is hiding, and then you will see that wherever he kept the money, whomever he decided to tell about the money will hold that funds away from the man. Now I'm saying it is not from the wife, the family.
Okay.
So you will see men building houses and not telling the wife that they have houses here. It is when the man now die, the woman and the children will suffer for a very long time, and then all of a sudden you will come to the understanding that there was actually a house that was built. The banks might just be having a field day because everything will be going to the bank, or maybe the tenants will be having a field day while they are suffering, just because you decided you don't want to tell your woman something, just because of what your fathers have told you before. Don't disclose whatever. Let me bring it down to why I said it's not a gender thing. I say it's not a gender thing because we have met different individuals.
Okay.
You have met terrible women. I have met terrible men. You've met good women. I've met good men. So it is an individual thing when you're open to someone and they decide to take whatever thing you've told them, however transparent you've been with them, they decide to take it for granted and try to make a mockery of it. It is in knowing who you're getting married to. It is not a general thing that you just sit down and you decide you're going to hold off on something. Now, there are some people who will tell you that my husband cannot take the truth. They know the things that they will not tell their husband because they know that their husband will react in a certain way.
Really?
So they'll hold it forth from their husband. I do not condone that. But if that works for you and you feel like that is how you want to live life, then carry on. But it is not a gender thing. It is not a women cannot handle the truth thing.
Let's be flat now.
Okay.
Man and woman. This is not, I'm not talking about relationship or whatever.
Okay.
Man and woman. Who handles the truth? Who can handle the truth the most?
Okay, so if your question is who is more emotional?
Man, woman. When it comes down to this is the truth, who can handle it?
Okay, I'll give it to the man.
So what I was saying.
So
why? Because I gave an example. A friend of mine, I lost an amount of money recently, and I didn't know he had lost the money or the business went south 2 days prior. So Saturday he said, "Boss, I'm sorry. I didn't know how to tell you. This is what happened." I said, "Well, it's money now. It has come. It has gone. We are still alive. We will still make more money. So there's no point here." It's although the money is a huge amount of money, I was pained, but I felt, well, so long as we have life, we have hope. Yeah. Then I told my girlfriend about it. Yeah. I said I wanted to remove some details from it. I didn't even tell her the exact amount. I said, "This is the amount I lost." She said, how will you do it now? How did you do it? Why? I said, "Why did?" I said, "Calm down. It's me that lost the money. I only told you because I just want you to be part of it so that you know what I'm going through here. So why are you now more agitated more than me that lost the money?" Yeah, she was at some point, she started crying. She was crying. I'm like, I lost the money.
Yeah.
Why are you the one crying?
Yeah.
So I had to abandon my sadness that I lost money and start petting and stop crying.
Yeah.
So in that light, I was like, I said, no, come on now.
So it's important that we highlight on something.
Okay.
Women are emotional beings. And that is because we've been taught to be the weaker vessels. Genetically, we are emotional. Societal wise, we've been taught to be the weaker vessels. We've been taught to be the softer beings. So you see women who are open to being emotional to some certain situations that the guys will not be emotional to. And that's because, I don't know about genetically, but I know that societal wise, men have been construed to be less emotional.
Okay.
They will have to shrink their emotional so that, you know, they can be addressed as men. You see a man crying and they'll be like, why are you crying? You're a man. You're not supposed to cry. And that is a man who has emotions, who have feelings, and should be able to express their feelings. But they cannot do that.
The fear of why a lot of men don't express their feelings is because we feel it will be used against us.
By whom?
I gave you an example. By who? Obviously by the women. I just give an
That's the
example.
problem. See, it's a decay.
Okay.
It's a terrible decay that needs to be addressed.
Okay.
And I think this is a conversation that we need to have subsequently. It's a terrible decay that needs to be addressed. Men have been emasculated. They have been taught to shrink their emotions. And in shrinking their emotions, we have more men who are... Let's just have this conversation another time. But thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much, Victor Gold, for coming. I feel like this conversation is a conversation that we cannot wrap up just in one go. Maybe we might have a part 2, but just in the course of this conversation, we already have another conversation that we'll be bringing to you just if you stay tuned. So make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel and make sure that you drop a comment. We will be watching, and you never can tell. We might just bring a very sweet box of goodies to you just because you're our major subscriber. Thank you so much, Victor Gold, for coming. My name is Faith Martins. See you next time. Bye.